Happening now, Israel continues to pound Gaza with airstrikes targeting Hamas targets. This as leaders from around the world discuss the Israel-Hamas war at a high-level UN Security Council meeting in New York City. The minister of Palestine called for a ceasefire in the war, while the Israeli minister argued against one. Now, since the surprise attack against Israel, Hamas and other militants in Gaza are believed to have taken roughly 220 people hostage, some of which are Americans.
So far, 4 have been released: an American woman, her teenage daughter, and now 2 elderly Israeli women. NBC4's Jackie Gillis joins us now with local reaction to those latest hostage numbers. Jackie?
Jennifer and Jared, according to the International Committee of Red Cross, those 2 elderly Israeli women set free were captured with their husbands, who remain hostages. Local leaders tell me while this feels like a starting point, they want the other hundreds of hostages to be released.
It's a miracle that they made it out. Probably the horrors that they endured over the last few weeks is unimaginable.
For the Jewish community here in Columbus, it's been hard to watch these events in Israel unfold over the past few weeks.
I think that for every hostage that is released, there is a family that finds an element of comfort and consolation in the idea that they are able to hug their loved ones.
I think everyone is feeling helpless, because it's 6,000 miles away, and we want to be helping as much as possible.
Recently, the U.S. has admitted Israel into its visa waiver program, allowing eligible Israeli citizens and nationals to travel to the U.S. for up to 90 days without having to obtain a visa.
I think you'll find that there's probably a lot of Israelis that aren't going to want to leave home. I mean, they're going to want to stay and defend their country.
Obtaining these visas is something the Jewish community has been asking for a long time.
It's going to be a huge boom for tourism and business.
The conflict in the Middle East has caused fear for the Jewish community all over the U.S. And as Rabbi Skolnick says, it's brought a lot of hate.
I was at a soccer game for my son the other day, standing there watching, and from a car behind me, someone shouted something anti-Semitic as they were driving by, which had never happened to me before here in Columbus, and that is noteworthy.
As the war continues, they both tell me that the most important thing is releasing the hostages and returning them safely to their families.